Okay. This should work now. Okay. Little surprise stream. Because I really want to finish this painting and I don't want to wait for the next stream. So I was gonna work on it here so people can see it later or something. I have to check. I really need like bigger second monitor. Okay. This should be it. Okay, let's start working. sure about this. Some coffee. So broken. I really need to get more sleep. It's terrible. In like last few months I just can't sleep. You should sleep like 4 to 5 hours a day. Come on. I don't know, the feathers still look kinda like messy. I think it's mainly because I'm like repairing my fail from not saving the painting before, and I used like the low resolution picture to fix it, which is still visible. This looks way too organized. Almost getting somewhere with this. Not sure where, but definitely somewhere. Okay. Oh. Makes sense. Me neither, but I wanted to finish this painting. And I don't really like. I want to finish the painting, but I also want to like show people, the progress. So I figure out the best way to do it is to just stream it, because I don't want to record it or anything. And also I wanted to try, the Twitch streaming again. And can watch you, I have French. Okay. And also I'm sure the teacher won't mind. Yeah, you should probably like pay attention in school or whatever. I wanted to stream on Twitch, but even when I lowered the frame rate way down, no, not the frame rate, but the bitrate way down, I'm still dropping frames for some reason on Twitch, but I can like literally double the bitrate on YouTube and it's stable for some reason. It works like way better on YouTube. It's crazy. I don't know why. Jeffrey Mortel, hello, painting looks awesome. Thank you. It took me a really long time to make it. This is like literally 5th stream or 4th stream I'm working on it. French is different. She doesn't care very much about anything. Yeah, I know French people. I don't know. I actually never had French in school. I had only German and English. Yeah. Just funny because I actually never learned any language in school. Because I think the one thing, like the language is not, any language is not possible. Like it's not possible to learn language in school for me. How many hours would you say you have put it into this so far? I have actually no idea. I think it's like every stream has like few hours, right? Like 2 hours. Wait a second, I'll check. I worked on it like even like in my spare time, like outside the stream for a bit. But let's say that like 2 hours outside the stream plus 1, 2, 3. Before, let's say 10 hours. I think about 10 hours. But like I'm not really working on it in streams. It's more like, you know, the streams are more about talking than me painting. But yeah. What's other things? Wait a second. Also, I finally figured out to set up everything on Windows, so I'll be able to like stream from Windows. But then I tried it, it's impossible. I'm like literally, my CPU is overloading and I'm not capable of like doing anything with it. Yeah, I need the better computer to be able to stream from Windows, but yeah, at least I can stream from Linux. That's good. I took German. That's good. And then lived in Düsseldorf, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure. I agree. After 4 years of German, I moved there, and I felt like I knew nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Yeah, I had like German girlfriend, but I don't know like anything like from German language. Like I know one sentence, and it's like it's like not really like what I understood. It's quite common sentence to say, but it's not really like, you know, proper sentence to say. I learned German for 4 years as well, but it was like, you know, when I was younger, about like what's the age? I'd say something from 10 to 15 or 11 to 15, like those 4 years. And no, I just can't handle that language. You sound so tired, but yeah, I am tired. Like, I just can't sleep for some reason. I'm like not able to sleep more than a few hours a day. So I'm really determined to stream for like, actually not that much, but above like 2 hours, because I really want to like finish this. Anteater art. Hey all. Oh, aren't you the guy who direct messaged me on Instagram? Or girl, or I don't know. Anteater art. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah. Sorry that I didn't respond. I don't even know. I can't even find the Instagram app. Oh, here it is. I'll try to respond. This is so hard to navigate. What is it? Oh, here. I want request. Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah, I'll write you after the stream. But no. At least I allowed the direct message to go through. That's at least something. Yeah, I'm like super bad like to keeping up with comments on YouTube as well. It's like sometimes I have absolutely no idea what to write back. Or sometimes I'm just like, you know, I just look at the notification and then totally forget that I like didn't respond, and that I have to actually go back there and look it up. But I'm trying my best. The noisy low resolution background. Hate it. Well, let's mirror. Oh, what do I think is the best brush for sketching? Like in Krita, I would definitely go with the ink ball pen. It's this one over here. Can you see it? I hope you can. Yeah, this one over here. It's called ink ball pen, and it's this nice texture to it. Oh, I can't. Wait a second. I'll try to show you. Do we save it? Yeah, okay. This is the, I don't know. I went from smile to this weird face expression. Never mind. Okay. It has like this really nice texture to it. See? It's like a grindy texture. And I really like this for sketching. But like I'm also using like, it depends. Sometimes I'm just using like basic round brush. I think it's okay as well. Like if I'm doing something more that I'm not actually keeping the line art, you know, that I'm just doing like a quick sketch, and sometimes I need to do like a little bit of silhouettes to it and then like sketching out of it, you know. Yeah. Then I'm using like the just a round brush with nothing else. Yeah. You're welcome. Jeffrey Mortar. I don't know. This could be an MTG card. Is it like the no, Magic the Gathering, or is it that like the card game, the Magic, like how's it, the Magic the Gathering or something like that? That's like a card game, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm not stupid. That's good. I know if it was pretty big when I was little. I'm not sure if it's still like something. They have really awesome artwork on them. Yeah, I remember they having like, this was actually a big thing, that if you wanted to be an artist back in like, I don't know, I'd say something between 2000 to 2005, maybe 2009. It was a big thing to do. Like you could make pretty good money on it, like making these like card art. I don't know, call it. Okay, we need to get this color. No. This is the problem with like smudge brushes. Sometimes you get the color you don't want. Like sometimes it's like a happy accident, you know. For example, like this bottom of the character. I just wanted to make it darker, and like this color came out of it, and I kind of like the contrast, so I kept it. But a lot of the times it's just a pain in the ass. No. I don't get it. Like I have about I doubled my frame like bitrate from the Twitch stream, and I have 0% dropped frames. And when I like did just half of the frame rate on Twitch, which is like with my internet should be absolutely easy to upload, I just got like 30% dropped frames, and it was pretty much unwatchable. It's crazy. And I even like picked the nearest server and like checked all the things, you know, the bandwidth and the latency. I have no idea why it's not working on Twitch. You know that it's like really matters. Not that it really matters because, you know, art on Twitch is not really a big thing. But it drives me crazy. I have no idea why it's happening. Like we could probably go even higher than the thing I have right now. I don't know. We'll see. No, I did. Damn. Okay. I'm streaming for an hour now. Also, I'm still not sure if like these weird, like the ear thingy, it was a good idea. Sometimes, like, it makes sense to put something there, you know, because it's like the whole round thingy here. So it like makes sense to put something there, but I'm not sure. This is the first I've heard of Krita. How do you like it compared to GIMP? I actually made a video. How do I like it compared to GIMP? But let's call it this way. I don't think GIMP is made for art, like for any kind of art. Like you can use it for art, but what it seems to be that GIMP is made by programmers for them to kinda do some kind of graphic things. Uh-oh. Wake up, chat, wake up. Okay, it's back, it's back. Like a lot of things, like a lot of tools there, like it makes no sense how they work. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it at all. It's like not really, like the interface is not really user friendly and the brushes are not really working the way you would expect. Like I guess you can use it, like you can make the same art in GIMP as you can make in any other like professional software, like Photoshop, in Corel Painter, whatever, Paint Tool Sai, even Krita. It doesn't really matter. The problem is that if you learn how to work in GIMP, you have no idea how to work in any of these, like the other ones. But if you, for example, learn how to work in Krita or Photoshop, you probably know a few other softwares as well, you know, because they are pretty much the same. Like I would say that Photoshop, Krita, and Manga Studio are basically like the foundation of them is definitely the same. You can literally like translate between them. Like yeah, there are some differences, but I think you can just pick, like just go there and start painting and you will get it, you know. But the GIMP is like way too different for like artists, I think. I don't know. Procreate on iPad right now. I actually have no idea. What is Procreate? I use the Autodesk, how's it called? Sketchpad or something like that? Sketch Pro? Sketch something from Autodesk. I think it works on iPad as well. I'm not sure, but isn't that like the app that comes with the, what's it called, iPen or the thing? I have absolutely like no idea about the Apple products. I'm not really using any of them. Apple Pencil, yeah, whatever it's called. I mean, like, it's okay, like, for people when they want to, like, work. The only thing I see as a problem is that I don't know how much does it actually cost. What is the cost of the iPad Pro? It's actually not that bad. Yeah, I'm taking it back. It's not that bad. I thought that it's like at the price level of the Cintiq, how's it, Mobile Studio, Wacom Mobile Studio, but it's not even close. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So I think it's actually makes sense to buy this one, like this product, if you want to draw and have something like, you know, mobile with you. Yeah, I'm just depends on what is expensive. There are third-party stills that you can buy. Like if it's working with some third-party stills, but isn't there like a problem with the pressure sensitivity or something? Like with the third-party things? I'm not sure right now. So. Jeffrey Mortar, gotta get some sleep. Have a good night. It's funny because it's like 1 p.m. here. Okay, good night. Get some sleep. See ya next time. And thanks for showing up. So I don't have to be alone here. By the way, this stream is sponsored by water. yeah, they're paying really good money. Yeah, very popular brand. Everybody knows that, you know, everybody drinks it, so it's pretty much like, you know, the biggest sponsor you can get. Because kind of everybody needs the water. So I made like a really good deal with them. We're almost finished. I'm just trying to find places that still look kind of pixelated. How this works? It's like eyebrows, so it's like this. Is it? Yeah, this looks pixelated. Like in some places it doesn't really matter. It even looks better. You know, a little bit of the noisy texture to it. But in the other places it's like really disturbing. No, maybe not disturbing, but at least it takes the attention away from the important things. Where do you get inspiration? Where do I get inspiration? I don't know. Like in my brain, I would say. Like this is what I'm like. This kind of drawing is something I would like usually do in traditional. These days I'm trying to like, you know, merge my traditional art with my digital art. So I'm doing pretty much like the same things I would do in traditional. I'm trying to do in digital as well. Because back then it was like totally different. Someone would say style, but I don't know. I always have these, you know, horns. I really like to draw horns. And like creepy stuff, so I don't know, probably like definitely animals are a really big inspiration. Like usually if you just go into like, you know, into some forest or something and look at the like plants and, you know, flowers and stuff or bugs, if you like look really closely or just take your camera and just take a picture of them like from super close distance, you will see like super nice patterns and, you know, structure. So I would say that there's a little bit inspiration from this kind of thing. Yeah, I just got, you know, how's it called? Just found a really cool spider the other day outside. I can show you. I think it's like, yeah, this is the guy. It's like, it's like super cool colors. I think he's like African something. Wait a second, I have to find the real thing. What it's actually called. Can't find it. It's this guy. Or Indian? I don't know. This guy? It's hard to tell. Yeah, this guy. This is the guy I'm looking for. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to reset my Wi-Fi. Sorry. It should be up now. Or is it? Okay, hopefully we are back in business. Yeah, the spider I was talking about I found is called... Okay, give me a second. It looks like this thing. Yeah, that's probably the guy. And I don't know his name. It's like a Latin name. I don't know if it's actually like his name. What is his English name? Archaeope Brunici? Oh, wasp spider, it's called. It's species of orb web spider. I think he's not like... Yeah, this guy. And I really like the colors and everything, you know, and you can get like inspired by things like this. Like, this is usually the thing I would get inspired by. Okay, let's... Yeah, but for someone who is scared of spiders, it's probably not a good tip, but never mind. I hope that answered your question. Even though there was a little disconnect in the middle of this. Also, another reason why I'm streaming in different time, not just because I want to finish this, but because there's a lot of people who are like texting, like not texting me, like in comments and stuff like that. They can't like catch up the stream at the time, at the normal time, you know. That what's the 6-7 p.m. UTC time? So I'm trying different times. There's actually someone coming. Also, I think I'll be like streaming tomorrow as well at this time. Maybe like earlier, I don't know. Need to fix this uneven thing. Yeah, I should probably get better posture. My back is gonna kill me. You have to save it again. Because if you're working with Krita, don't forget to save every 5 minutes. Otherwise you will lose all your progress. That's one of the reasons I'm working on this for so long, because I literally lost all my progress. Like 3 hours of painting was just gone. So I had to like take picture from Instagram, and I was posting like, you know, it was just a picture of the, like, it wasn't even a screenshot, it was like picture taken by my phone of my monitor, so you could see all the, like, you know, pixels and everything. So that's why it's so like messy. And I try to like reproduce it from there. Yeah, this back part is super messy. Yeah, I like the No Man's Sky. Like, let's say that I already got over the. I don't play it anymore, but I still like the like aesthetics, the whole thing behind those colors and color schemes. I still like how the game looks, but it got a little bit boring after a while, which is a shame. Yeah, it's kind of shame. But I think the game still has pretty big potential, but you know, I think if they like keep doing these, I don't know, DLCs or what it is. Yeah, something like that. It's like cool. But if they like keep getting these DLCs for it, I think in like a year or two it could be like a pretty good game again. I don't think it's like it's definitely getting somewhere with the kind of multiplayer that they added. Yeah. I definitely still love the aesthetics, you know, the colors and everything. It's still a beautiful game. What kind of resolution? What do you mean resolution? You mean like because resolution is DPI or PPI? Do you mean like the actual screen, like the canvas size? If you mean canvas size, this is kind of meant to be wallpaper, like on your computer. So it's, what is it actually? Image. I think it's like a 4K. Yeah, 4K pretty much. But usually I'm working about 3,500 times 3,500 pixels on 300 dpi, PPI in this case. It's pretty much the same thing, but it doesn't matter. 300 PPI because I'm usually printing my stuff, so it's good to have there, and you can get the, you know, real measurement out of it. And about, I think 3000 times 3000 is exactly 10 times 10 inches, but I'm not sure. I would have to check it. Wait a second. Let's check it. Oh. No. Damn it. Just drop my... create a new one. Custom... inches. I think if you go 3000 times 3000, it's exactly 10 inches, but I'm not sure. On 300 dpi. Like, it makes sense, you know. Yeah, it's exactly 10 times 10 inches. But yeah, usually around 3,500 times 3,500, and then I just, you know, like crop it how I need it. It's like my default settings. But if I know that I'm gonna, like, you know, that I really need some kind of bigger picture, I even go to like 6,000 times 6,000 pixels. And the problem there is that, you know, you kinda need better computer for that. Like, the bigger the canvas is, you need better computer. And my limitation is about the 6,000 times 6,000. I can't really go any like further because, like, if I go any higher, like the brushes are not responsive anymore, and it just doesn't work. And these days, I'm not sure if I can even go to 6,000. Since my computer is pretty much dying. I'm not sure if I should add like more detail further out. Like, I think I don't even have to actually. I could go like maybe slightly more, but in the future, will I do more videos on going from sketch to line art? Like, I think I already did some videos going from sketch to, but like you mean sketch, like traditional sketch to line art, or like digital sketching to actual line art, like clean line art. If you mean from traditional to digital, I definitely gonna do another one, because not sure in which version of Krita it will be, but there's Python scripting in Krita. Like, it should come out fairly soon, so I'll probably make like a script for it. Digital, I watched all your other ones, just one more. Yeah, like I'm not sort of a big fan of, like, you know, really fine line art. Usually, like, I'm usually super sketchy. Like from time to time, I'm doing like super like line art, but like I could do some, like it's still the same. Like you just make like super rough sketch, then you just make a layer above it, make a little bit defined sketch, then you add more details, and then you make the last cleanup or something. Like it's all about like these iterations. Like I could do more, but I'm not sure if it's like worth it. Maybe I'll do one for the how is it called? The new series I'm doing. The beginner's guide, yeah, Krita beginner's guide. Maybe I'll do one for that series. But I need to go through the interface first. I'm preparing video for explaining all tools, like the toolbox tools. And then we probably get into some kind of like usage of Krita, like for actual drawing and painting. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a toilet break. So I'll be right back, like a few minutes. This on. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Yeah, toilet break sponsored by water. Fresh. Okay, Ortronicus. Hello and welcome to the stream. Toilet break is over. Just Ort. Easier to say, yeah, I guess. Should probably add like, who are your favorite artists? Oh, there would be a lot of them actually. So my the most favorite artist and the artist I like admired most is Kim Jong-gi, which is a South Korean artist, I think. Yeah, he's South Korean. And he's like my, you know, I know that I'm not able to be as good as him, but I would really love to be at least, you know, at least have like 20% of his skill someday. Then, ooh, who could be another one? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Ian McHugh. Yeah, I can write it in the chat. Like, this is Kim Chung-gi. And then Ian McHugh. I think it's written like this. These two definitely. When it comes to colors, I definitely admire what's her name? Lois van Bare? Yeah, he's awesome. I like his design of the sci-fi futuristic like environments and the like, you know, the spaceships are awesome. It's not, I'm not sure they are spaceships, but like, you know, these floating ships, it's crazy. And I think, oh, wait a second, I'll try to find her. Lois Barl? I'm not sure how it's, yeah, Lois, like this girl. That's her tag. Like her perception of colors is amazing. Yoji Shinkawa. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's doing like this. Oh, Metal Gear Solid. Okay, that's the guy who does concept art for Metal Gear Solid. Or Metal Gear games, I guess. Yeah, I would probably come up with another artist. Like, who's the other one? Come on. It's super hard to like remember those names. Yeah, I think. Oh, I don't remember the name. I have to wait a second. I have to look at my Instagram or Twitter. Okay, in my phone, I guess, because I'm not logged in. Yeah, another one. Benjamin Jiang Bin is another color guy. I think he's a Chinese German. He's Chinese living in Germany or something like that. His perception of colors is also amazing. Like, he does exactly the thing everybody tells you not to do, but it works with him. You know, like, everybody tells you don't use oversaturated colors together, you know, from different type of spectrum. Don't use these colors together. And he just puts them together and they're like oversaturated, but it works for some reason. I think his name is written like Benjamin Bing, I guess? Something like that. Yeah, I think. It's like crazy thing. What he can do with colors. Or Japanese, I don't know. Mobius. I'm not sure who he is. Sure. Oh, did not know. That's interesting. Some sci-fi, psychedelic stuff. I don't actually know that many artists, like. Yeah, I should probably keep. He's French, I think. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, let's keep painting, I guess. And check the stream if it's actually working. Yeah, it is. Good, good, good. Okay. Sorry, I missed the start. How do you start your artworks? Like, I have seen people use silhouette methods and sketches. Or do you use these? Also, how do you come up with your concepts? I'm using both. Like, it depends what I'm doing. If I know exactly how it's like, if I have the image of what I'm trying to draw in my head, I go with just sketch. I'm just sketching because I know how it's gonna look and it's quite okay, and I can, I can pretty much easily transfer my like ideas on paper or on canvas. But when it comes to like doing concept arts or like trying to figure out something new and I have absolutely no idea what to do, I usually do silhouettes first, because when you're like creating character, when you're doing concept art, you're trying to do character that will be easily recognizable. That if someone like sees, if someone like looks in the distance and there's your character standing there, the person like on the first sight knows that this is the character, this is the character you created, and it's easily recognizable. That's why I'm starting with silhouettes when it comes to like concept art and creating like some new characters. Because if I make the silhouette like strong and pretty good, like pretty well recognizable, then it's good. And usually, it's like 50-50. Either I do like like line art or sketch over the silhouette, or I'm just starting painting right away. This particular painting I did without sketching. I just like started painting, and I can't even tell if it's like if I could like consider this silhouette painting, because like it was like literally I started painting. I don't know how to call it. Benjamin is incredible. Thank you for showing him to me. Yeah, you're welcome. I found him by accident, actually. I don't know. I don't even know where I found him. It's like super early when I started doing, like, when I started drawing. I just found him somewhere. Okay. Let's keep going. I do like comics. Though I like, for some reason I'm just not reading them that much anymore. When I was little, I was like really into like Thor and, you know, usually Marvel comics actually more. Because I don't recall reading any DC comics back then. Meh, more like Marvel. Because I found like, you know, Superman super boring. And Batman was, I don't know. I actually don't know why I haven't like read DC comics that much. Yeah, but yeah, Marvel comics. I read like a lot of Thor. Then was a Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man. That was it. What did I read? Yeah, Thor, Spider-Man. Like I read like pretty much like one or two from like a lot of other superheroes, but like these two were my favorites. But it's at least 10 years since I like had my last comic. Yeah, that's possible. She would probably do way better job with it than I. Mine's still super messy. But it's actually funny. Like everyone is always asking, like, not just me, like every artist gets this question, like about colors, how to pick colors. And I was also like really asking this question a lot. All of the artists I knew, like, you know, on all streams and stuff like that. But the answer was like usually either like super technical, you know, like, you know, take this, and when it's like, you know, this amount of degrees from your color, you have to use this kind of saturation. And the other half of the answers are like, you just start drawing, you know, and you feel it. And I figured out that the feeling part is usually the right one. Like, yeah, it helps to have some kind of knowledge, but the feeling part is the right one. And usually it's just a trial and error. Like, you're not really going somewhere with exact knowledge what it's gonna do. Sometimes I'm just laying colors randomly and trying to see something in it. Okay. Just keep trying different colors, get some happy little accidents. Yeah, happy little accidents. Yeah, like this bottom was a happy little accident pretty much, but it was a happy little accident made by this brush engine that's in Krita. It's called the Color Smudge. I just like literally it was the same color as the top, you know, super pale. And when I like got outside the boundary of, and I just picked like a darker color, you know, something like that on the back of her neck here. And then I like dragged the, you know, made a stroke outside of the boundaries of my picture up, and it turned like purplish, purple pinkish color. Hi Amar, welcome to our stream. Yeah, I'm streaming. Because why not? I'll be so happy when this is finished. No, it's not really good. Yeah, I'm Czech. I'm from Czech Republic. But usually when I'm like kind of tired, like now, my English goes to shit, so. Sorry about all the questions, must be distracting. No, not really. I actually prefer it over silence. I like the word, like, I don't know which stream was it, but like my first stream was actually quite okay. There were some people. It was okay. But I mean, like my second stream, like the first 30 minutes, there was no one there. And I was just literally talking to myself. These are the worst. Now I'm just ignoring it. I'm just like, you know, there's no one here, I'm just drawing. Do I edit any external brushes to my Krita? Yeah, I did. Damn it, I still can't remember his name. I add like 2, maybe 3 brush packs. About 2, like the concept and illustration, which you can find on the website of the Krita. And his name is David, or David. Yeah, David Royboy. This guy. Yeah. So these 2. I always forget his name, because I don't know. Yeah, but usually I'm like not using the default settings for those brushes. I only like the brush tips of them, and then I'm like just adjusting them for my use. Like pretty much the only they I haven't touched. Like some of these, texture brushes, I really like the way how they are, so I'm not changing them. But others I'm just like changing something. Yeah. The concept and illustration. They're called concept and illustration. And you can find them in the resources thing on the Krita website. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to feel hungry, so I'll give it like 30 more minutes and then I probably. You should check out an artist called Mehfood. He's really sketch based. Okay, let's look him up. Where are we? Yeah. I have the feeling that I actually know this guy. Yeah, I probably just forgot his name. But I've seen this work before. Yeah, cool. Little comic style. Which reminds me, there's Inktober in a month. Or not even a month, it's like 20 days, right? Or something. Yeah. I'll be probably doing some live streams of Inktober things. I'll try to set up some kind of, you know, even though I think I can like stream from directly from my phone. I'm pretty sure I can do that. So I'll try to set up some kind of streaming environment for traditional, which I'm not sure if I'm able to do, but I maybe do some streaming of Inktober. Which I think could be fun to do. Okay. I'm still not really happy with this part of the feathers. Looks super messy to me. Maybe I could go like super light here. That's too much. damn it. Okay, 20 more minutes and I'm ending the stream because I'm starting getting hungry and the sitting is also not really helping. I was actually thinking about getting like standing desk, you know, to help my back and like, my health a bit. But I have no idea how would I like draw when I'm standing. I'm not sure about that. So I'm like super what's the word I'm looking for? Super picky when it comes to like environment I'm able to draw in. So for example, if someone's looking at over my shoulder or there's too many people in the room or something like that, I'm just not able to draw anything or paint anything or be creative in any kind of way. Just too much distraction. I've heard it helps to start, but can become just as bad. I'm not sure what are you talking about right now. Like the standing desk or oh yeah. Really? I don't know. What I heard like from friends and other people that it helps actually. Like I mean, I would also have like, you know, normal sitting desk or at least like some way to make the sitting desk out of that standing desk. But sitting all the time is not really good. You know, for example, like I don't know. It's like a half day standing or, you know, hour standing, hour sitting or something like that. Because my back is literally killing me. Okay, do we need more details? Of course we do. This is like the most boring part for me. The rendering or, you know, detailing. Not really a fan of that. But, you know. If you want to make your art appealing, you have to put the ice king on it. At least a bit. Oh, thank you. I'm not really incredible, but I can't do any better. Like, I probably could, but like... And it's funny, like, if you look super close, they're super, like, messy. But from distance, it's not that bad. And I really need to, like, more define these. Because they're kind of, like, blending with the feathers, which I don't like. I need these to pop out a bit. I don't know. Maybe I could go like... We'll see. I will kick you. Why? Okay, they are incredible in that case. I don't want to be kicked. Do I have any favorite art books other than the color one you already showed? Favorite. Well, I do have few, but like, I really like the since I really dig the how they are called, clickers or something like that from Last of Us. So I bought the art book of Last of Us, or Art of Last of Us, and there are some pretty cool like things inside it, like the whole concept art of environments and stuff like that, you know. And it's funny how like photo bashing. I'm not sure if it's like here as well. But like using texture overlays and stuff like that is quite common in concept art, which a lot of people think they like it's, you know, cheating. But it's actually not, because you need to create some kind of like really fast concept in like really low amount of time. So yeah. Yeah, maybe. Again, I don't like this guy, you know. It's like super cool. Yeah, also I wanted to get the, this is also one of the really good books, but I can't get it because I couldn't find it in any shops that would like ship to Czech Republic, and or it was like super expensive and I don't want to pay it. But the art of, oh damn it, Final Fantasy, and now I can't remember which one. Either 14 maybe, one of the Final Fantasy art book, and because it's like, you know, full of these like super cool designs for everything. They literally like, there's one character and there's like all the clothes for it and everything, like, yeah, and how they like glue them together. I guess. And even like furniture and stuff like that. There's like not just the characters and environments, but like everything, you know, weapons, just everything in it. I kind of forgot. I have like the list of books I want to get, but I don't know where it is right now. Okay. Yeah. Check out Simon Stellenhack. Stellenhack, I guess. I'm really bad when it comes to name. Oh, it's environment. He works with environments. Is he like a 3D artist or something? So let's look here. So this artist based countryside, Stockholm, Sweden. Cool. I like the whole concept of Mixing like timelines, that's cool. Or like times, you know, like future with present and past. It's cool. Yeah, it looks like, you know, these really older paintings. Like not older paintings, like late 20th century paintings. Maybe even like, yeah, late 20th century paintings. With like sci-fi in it. That's cool. Yeah, he merges the reality with fantasy pretty well. No, I don't like to draw animals, actually. Animals real and imaginate. It's on my wish list. Also, if you like animals, you should check out the book Animals Real and Imagined. It's on my wish list. Yeah, I'm not really into drawing animals. Like, I should probably. At least like the basics, cats, dogs, and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm just like I don't like to draw them in general. I like to putting like features from animals on, like, you know, the horns thing, feathers, birds. Actually, I kind of like to draw birds, like creepy birds. Yeah, I like right now. I just want to get every single book of the series, Sketching from Imagination, because right now I have only the classic and the sci-fi version. Like, there's one that's like fantasy, and I think there's one more, but I'm not sure. These are like the things that I want to get like most right now. But yeah. I loved it. I have fantasy. Yeah, I don't have the fantasy book. I only sci-fi and classics. So. Fantasy is your favorite. This is actually funny. I like sci-fi more than fantasy, but all of my drawings and paintings are more fantasy based, I guess. I don't know. It's maybe because I'm not really good with drawing like mechanical things. More organical. Yeah, I think we're like pretty much finished with this one. Like, I don't really want to add anything else to it. Things I wanted to, like, yeah, this still looks weird, but right now I have no idea how to fix it, so like this, the thing I wanted to add, but it didn't work out well. I think fantasy is wider range. Maybe. So, well, I'm gonna probably end the stream. No. So if you have, and anyone else have any question before I end this. Second. So feel free to ask now. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, I finally conquered this drawing. It took me so long. Yeah, maybe put it like somewhere. As a print or something, I don't know. No, what the hell? I just moved my... Yeah, I have to lock it, damn it. I moved my OBS. Thanks for answering all my annoying question, and I'll see you in another stream. Yeah, I maybe do another one tomorrow. With probably just start a new drawing or something. I don't know, or painting. We'll see. So yeah, with this, thanks for watching, and what the hell? Yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I see you in the next one. See ya, everyone. Bye. Yeah, always have to find the right window and click the right button. See ya.